48 seconds of logos. Primary villain enjoys tea, being evil, and watching all this from a window above cliché.
I always believed I couldn't be the only one in the world.
Thieving child Mystique picks the one mansion in the world where another mutant lives.
In fact, you never have to steal again.
Because my asshole parents are really cool about shit like that. No! German Revenge of the Sith. So he impressed the Doctor with his abilities and then what? He just escaped after that? Or the war ended and separated them? It seems like someone such as Sebastian Shaw would have been resourceful enough to keep the metal-controlling boy in his grasp while he escaped Germany, in case you confused it with Oxford University, Switzerland.
Newman?
Xavier has hot, transforming Mystique in his grasp and hits on any other woman.
God, I don't know what's gotten into you lately. You're awfully concerned with your looks.
Charles has no idea how girls work, in case you confused it with Las Vegas, Michigan. Oh my god, this is the worst secret room activation button hiding place ever. I bet half a dozen strippers reveal the secret room each night just on accident. Secret bad guy meeting room conveniently has an office with no one in it so that the CIA chick doesn't get caught immediately. In a secret office that takes the precaution of also having a secret bookcase that leads to another room, important files are just left out on the desk for any asshole to find. Tornado pushes him directly into the secret bookcase door and slightly opens it so that Moira can see everything. Also, every bit of action Moira needs to see now occurs inside of this small opening. Impossible to find guy lets his picture get taken and put on a bar wall in Argentina.
I'm looking for my creator.
This guy kills one of the men in the photo with Schmidt. That's just stupid. At least ask him what he knows first. Damn. Jennifer Lawrence isn't my girlfriend in this scene. Rose Byrne isn't my girlfriend in this scene. And January Jones isn't my girlfriend in this scene, in case you confuse it with Miami, Oklahoma.
Der kleine Eric Lindsay.
Come on, his power is energy absorption, not recognizing grown men after having only seen them as little kids.
Heck? You didn't ask, so I didn't tell.
Don't ask, don't tell reference cliche. This televised newscast in the 60s is being transmitted to Shaw's submarine in pristine, practically HD quality. Man, even in the 1980s, you couldn't get reception like this, even if you lived right next to the broadcast tower. And where is this submarine right now? Oh, it's just here. I mean,
The Russians made me this.
I decided to keep this helmet down in my escape submarine that I didn't know I was going to need until Magneto wrecked the yacht. I know Magneto's helmet is iconic, but this movie is saying telepaths can only enter the brain via part of the head that has hair on it.
And that this needs ice. Fetch me some.
Shaw's a dick to the chick he's dicking. Whoa, 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 you are not going to take her blood directly over a plate of delicious Twinkies, are you? That's just reckless. Also, someone took one bite out of a Twinkie and put it back with the unsullied Twinkies. That's a party foul.
Kinky.
Magneto's other mutant power is cock-blocking.
Are you sure we can't shave your head?
Don't touch my hair.
Haha, future bald reference. Well, the strip club scene's gonna have a lap dance for sure.
How would you like a job where you get to keep your clothes on?
Damn it! This chick reveals her mutant wings in front of plate glass windows.
How would you like a job where you get to keep your clothes on?
You mean, like this one? This guy is a dick to Nemos.
Excuse me, I'm Eric Lensher.
Charles Xavier.
Go f*** yourself.
Okay, I'm gonna have to take a sin off of that shit right there. That's f***ing awesome. All secret rooms in this movie have buttons that are obvious.
The telepath. I shouldn't be able to feel him at this distance.
And because you can, shouldn't Charles be able to see what's going on in the submarine? You've got 4 mutants on this thing.
You should be Professor X, and you should be Magneto.
Iconic characters apparently get their iconic names from a partying teenager. I really like this actor, and I don't mind seeing him in a lot of movies, but does it say something that I knew the Russian general was going to be played by this guy before I even saw him up close?
And don't worry. You don't have to say a word.
WMDs. Eric left way earlier and was on a mission of vengeance, but politely waited for Charles to catch up before bursting into the room. I know her diamond form is screwed now, but isn't she still a powerful telepath? She has no mental defenses now somehow? This plan is ridiculous. With a telepath and a guy who can transport anywhere he wants, couldn't you just control the right mind and fire nuclear weapons from either country and start this nuclear war that you want? Sure was nice of Shaw to commission this neat little animation of his nuclear war plan so that Charles could get the details in a succinct manner.
Hey, come on, honey, give us a little,
That's racist. Oliver Splat. When you can do this, and this, and this, and this, and this, why do you even need the USA and the USSR to bomb each other? Shit, you can do all of this on your own in half the time.
Well, at least I can take this silly thing off.
Yeah, but why would you want to risk that? You don't know the abilities of these mutants. You've seen 2 telepaths in this movie, and maybe Charles is right around the corner. Jeez, what a dumbass. Also, are we bothering with Freeze after all the dead people you see out here? You had the advantage, and you blew it. So, the whole reason for this attack on the CIA was to take the mutants they had inside. But they take one, the one who can fly and shoot fireballs. Whoopty shit. And then they call this a job well done and they're ready to leave? You could kidnap all these kids, and if any of them resist or try anything, you could just kill them.
So tell me about your mutation.
Shaw wastes time asking Darwin what his mutation is instead of getting the hell out of there.
Adapt to this.
Is there any reason why he couldn't?
Maybe I wasn't clear enough.
That's why I've decided to speak English to the Russian man right now.
We can avenge him. Eric, a word, please.
Let's have this private conversation 5 feet from everyone. Walking is hard. This bullshit scene is only here because January Jones is a big enough star now to get X amount of lines and X amount of screen time. But it has zero to do with a story. Or my interest.
Dispatch the 7th Fleet.
Wait, these assholes all train up in the time it took the Russian ship to reach Cuba? That's like a week or two at best, right? Rapid superhero maturation is rapid. In case you confused it with Moscow. Oh, f it. Screeching practice. Can Banshee repair his own bones in addition to the screeching? This scene kind of contains a lap dance. It's not a complete one, but it's more than most movies do. Mannequin fondling.
And try not to hit me. I have complete and utter faith in you.
It seems like this is unnecessary. And even if he hits it, it's a small sample size anyway.
The world is primed for war, and there's no one to stop me.
Except for all those good mutants I left alive back at the CIA place. And Charles and Eric. But aside from them, no one. Scientist running out of time and or funding tests his theories on himself cliché. Also, the movie recycles the cure the mutants of their mutation serum plot device from X-Men The Last Stand.
Get out, Raven. I want to go to bed.
Man, no one wants Mystique, do they? Haha, Rebecca Romaine is married to Jerry O'Connell now.
I said the real Raven.
Movie reinforces the stereotype that some women will sleep with the first guy that thinks they look pretty without their makeup on. Military airbase during the Cuban Missile Crisis somehow not off limits to little-known mutant CIA division members.
Where's Hank?
I'm here.
I needed to make this dramatic entrance in case someone asked that question.
It didn't attack the cells. It enhanced them.
Wow, that makes you, like, the opposite of a good scientist then, right? How do we end up with this formation of ships when the US was trying to block this f***er and these Russian ships were actually chasing it?
God help them if they cross it.
God help us all.
God help us all cliché. Geez, he's an expert pilot and plane designer too? Shit. Is accurate mutant serum development the only thing this guy isn't amazing at? All the important characters survive the combination submarine stealth fighter crash. Wouldn't Havoc's beam of fire cost just a little bit more than a hard thrust into the submarine? Shouldn't Riptide be on fire right now? Azazel decides to fall 50 feet before dropping Beast and Havoc, allowing them a chance to escape, when earlier he was raining CIA men from the skies like he was in a Weather Girls song.
We go. You go.
Just because you change locations does not mean you change momentum. You are all dead right now. Bullshit Banshee Angel fight scene keeps getting in the way of the cooler, far more interesting Eric versus Shaw fight. Can't Charles just make Shaw duck the coin? I'm sorry, Magneto, you don't have any more missiles to control anymore. At least you shouldn't. And that's the story of how Charles got in a wheelchair. Amazing that with all these mutants and special abilities, not one of them has healing powers. Geez, how long does it take for missiles to fall down?
Next thing you know, I'll be going bald.
Haha, future ball joke, again.
Gentlemen, this is why the CIA is no place for a woman.
That's racist.
Go ahead. Take the blood.
The power of the sun in the palm of my hand.
Do you want to be responsible for the extinction of the human race? Can you handle that, Adrian?
I thought I was alone. You're not alone. Eric, you're not alive.
So your mutation is what? You're super smart?
I'll say. Hank here graduated Harvard at the age of 15.
I wish that's all it was.
You're among friends now, Hank. You can show off.
Skills.
Mutation!
You can stay and fight for the people who hate and fear you. Or you can join me and live like kings.
Damn hell ass king!
Okay, we're gonna do that.
I swear to you, I'll give you what. I'll give you me. I'll give you my whole body.
Okay.
I just need to get to my house.
Okay. We're gonna do that. Just throw the gun out the window.
I can't do that.
We're not gonna bother you. We're gonna let you go up there. Just throw it out the window.
1. Our hopes for recalling the 843rd bomb wing are quickly being reduced to a very low order of probability.
2. In less than 15 minutes from now, the Ruskies will be making radar contact with the planes.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there!
Hey, guys.
Do it again, In my office!
Inquire of the engineer about the possibility of going to 105% on the reactor.
Captain, engineer reports 105% on the reactor possible, but not recommended.
It's gone.
Eric, I believe.
You can call me Joker.